And you were like, and they just don't make women like they used to.
They do.
Remember when
I said that? I never said that. I do not want to swallow.
Nothing is worse than being behind someone who pulls up to that first window. Oh, I'm paying? Oh, hold on.
Right. And then they go look for
What
their
are we
wallet.
doing? Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Shed Some Light. Thank you for joining us in Ben's Shed. That's Ben.
Joey?
Mike. Matt.
And today we are talking about Curry Barker and his film, Obsession. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Of course, if you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are posting full-length episodes every week on Mondays at 8 a.m. And if you're not following us on TikTok and Instagram, make sure you follow us there as well, at Shed Some Light Pod. Also, we're on Facebook now. We were, for whatever reason, just didn't have it connected, and glad we did, because just in a day, 600 of you have graciously followed us, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Make sure you're following us on those platforms. We're very engaged, and we love talking to you guys and hearing your thoughts about our thoughts. So, like I said, we're going to be jumping into Curry Barker's Obsession. It's the movie that surprised everybody. You know, he started off as a YouTuber and made a movie for only $750,000 and overall grossed worldwide $475 million.
That is insane.
I don't think that's ever been done before.
No.
So very excited to talk about that today. But of course, we can't move on to that until we've checked in with Joey the Smuggler. Like we always say, costs are only going up, and especially at the movie theaters. And so we're here to help you cut those costs. And what better way to do that than bring in your own snacks? So every episode, Joey brings a new or past snack that was slept on. And our goal is to either entice or, as we like to say, extice you to bring them into the theater yourself. So without further ado, Joey, what are you smuggling into the theater this week?
So over this past weekend, for those who are or not familiar, Dublin has the Dublin Irish Festival.
Dublin, Ohio.
Yeah, that's
Dublin,
right.
Ohio
Yes.
is one of the largest Irish festivals in the nation, and I am Irish on my mother's side, so Irish soda bread.
Ooh, I'll try this. This is
So,
good smuggle.
Irish is, well, it's obviously bread, but they do it with baking soda.
Okay.
To it.
Oh, so it's just bread.
It is just bread.
Oh, they might use, like,
there
Sprite
might
or
be
something.
It is very dense.
It looks dense.
It is a very dense.
I was going to say, I'm glad I have a drink with me.
Will this break my teeth when I take a bite?
I was going to say, this is
good.
insanely dense, but I think you're right. What I'm seeing, there is some sort of
It looks like
fruit
a
in
raisin
here.
or like a
Cranberry or something, yeah. So, Irish Festival soda bread. 3, 2, 1, go.
I do not want to swallow. This is worse than Popeye biscuit.
Whoa, hold on. What's with the Popeye biscuit slander?
Dryness.
No, but I've never had a dry Popeye biscuit. Ever. Never. You're going to the wrong Popeyes.
Did they change their formula?
I think you
What was
just.
that?
I think you just had a bad experience. I've never. That's a top 3 biscuit for me.
I took way too big of a
I was
bite.
gonna say, like, half of your bread is gone. I think this is the appropriate size bite.
It is meant to be like that. So
I'm not knocking it for that kind of reason, because that's the whole point. Flavor wise, it's very good.
yes.
Yeah, it is good, actually. It's
Yeah.
kind of sweet.
Yeah, I appreciate the sweetness. I usually am a savory guy, but in this case, it's very good.
Now, to be fair, the Irish do put, obviously they do butter and jams and stuff like that on it. So obviously we do not have that here.
Yeah,
It would be
keep
to
that
smuggle
in
into the
mind.
theater.
It's currants that are in it.
Oh, it is
currants.
currants. Okay.
That is what is in this. Well, let's grade it, of course. On this show, we grade everything with a grade card letter style grade. The letter with an addition of plus or minus, depending on the quality. I'll give it a B.
B plus.
I would go C plus.
I go B plus.
Purely for the texture, I'll go C plus, but it has great flavor.
The flavor is very good.
Great, really.
Yep. Okay.
Reasonable.
All right.
Perfect.
Fun.
Not bad. Yeah, interesting.
Fine. Thank you.
Interesting, actually.
Exotic.
Yeah.
Almost. Thank you, sir. So like we said, we are here to talk about Obsession.
Hey, slow down. I've got to get something off my chest. If you're planning to go to a fast food restaurant and you happen to have to be inside to order your food, if there's a line at the counter make sure you know what you're going to order before you get to the counter.
I'm going to look at the menu before I even leave the house.
You should, yeah. I mean, you should know what you're going to get before you walk into the establishment.
I'm glad you brought this up because for those of you that have been following us since the beginning, you know that we're clearly all about etiquette in all sorts of ways, shapes, and forms.
Right.
I am very, I live and die on the hill of fast food etiquette.
Etiquette, yeah.
And
Etiquette.
more, yes, etiquette.
Etiquette.
Ooh, all
I like
right,
that.
I'll have to update the bumper. No, I agree with you. And I would go further. It's not just inside. I think drive-through, inside, whatever. You know, it's McDonald's, okay? The menu hasn't changed in 30 years.
And if it
How do
did,
you not-
they're plastering the new item up on the windows.
Exactly.
If you want it, you get it.
You should know what you're getting ahead of time. Nothing.
100%.
I think Matt said this once that he and Brittany went to a fast food place and they pull up. He knows what he wants. He's ready to go, and he pulls up to the thing, and he's like, "All right, Britt, what do you want?" And she's like, let me see. And he's like, well, let me see. No.
Yeah, no. You lose.
You're taking fast out of fast food.
Exactly. You should know at this point.
yes.
I am somebody who I like to call it, I have drive-through anxiety. I don't like to be the guy in line holding everybody else up. So when I pull into the drive-through, I know what I want. Most of the time, I've already ordered through the app for all the points.
Okay.
And as we said, they don't start cooking it until you pull in. But also, I got my card out ready to go. Nothing is worse than being behind someone who pulls up to that first window. Oh, I'm paying? Oh, hold on.
Right. And then they go look for their wallet.
It's like, where you think you're getting a free meal? Have your card ready.
Well, me and my wife, so we do the route that Joey goes. We'll be sitting on our couch. We haven't even left to go get food yet. And we're looking at the menu, seeing what we want. So that when we go in, we do go as fast as the workers go.
Yep.
We go in, when they take our order, we go as fast as they go. When we pull around to the thing, we go as fast as they take our card.
Yeah.
We will do that route only because we know what we want.
Yep. I agree. Know what you're getting at any fast food establishment.
There's a story I have because we were on our way home from Cedar Point, big amusement park in Ohio. And it's like, midnight? It's like 1 a.m. And we're pulling into a McDonald's. And I asked the group of guys in my car, do you guys want anything? Nah. Okay, cool. So I pull into the drive-thru. I get my thing. And then I hear in the back, could I actually get...
No, you've lost your chance.
Nope. No. The fact that they speak up as I'm already about to pull around.
Yeah, that drives me
one
nuts.
thing.
No.
But to say, could I get a burger, no lettuce, no onion, no tomato.
Exactly.
Add mac sauce. No. I already told her thank you. She's already given me the price.
The transaction is over.
The transaction's pretty much over.
See, I in any scenario where you are getting information from other people and when there was a transaction happening, when I ask you initially,
that's your answer.
That's your only time where I'm asking.
That's your answer. And honestly, I know you're against this, but just take what they put on the food and then get through the drive-thru and pick it off after you get it. Stop asking for things off of it.
Okay.
No,
Now,
here's the thing. They hand me the bag. I check it to make sure it's good. I want you guys to.
You better not be doing that in the drive-thru.
You
Like,
check it.
pull
Once
to
they
the
hand the
side
food, you don't pull
and check
around.
it.
No, hold on, because I'm not sitting in that line again because somebody messed up.
No,
You'll go
inside.
inside.
Go in situation.
You go inside.
Yes, you do.
No, okay, I will say it's all dependent on the line length. Okay, if the line is long, I do go in.
Chick-fil-A line.
Then you
pull
don't have
to the
then
side.
you don't have drive-through anxiety. If I pull up, I take the bag and I pull out, and then I check it. If something's wrong, I park and I go inside.
Thank you.
I'm not holding up the line.
I don't just sit at the window. I do pull up. I'll find an empty spot. You hang at the window.
He sits at the window and checks his bag.
Nah.
Yes.
They
should get it right.
I'm the one behind you going like this.
I agree.
I know, and
I'm
I just
hungry. I agree that you should pull out of the drive-thru, let the people behind you.
I'm not like checking individual sandwiches or anything, but I'm looking. Yeah, make sure
that all the items are there.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do that really quick. If I miss something, that's on me.
If I have 3 items in the bag, as long as I
there's
count
3
1, 2, 3,
items.
I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not checking to make sure they forgot the lettuce. Well, I mean, I guess nowadays you might want to make sure they didn't
leave the
put the
lettuce
lettuce off. But I'm with you. I do want to check because fast food is expensive nowadays. You know, I want to make sure that it's right.
$40
Okay,
if I
so
take my
considering
kid
that, you check in stuff and you get home and you open the bag and it's not even what you ordered. Are you making
No,
complaint, or are you just eating it?
I'll usually just eat it.
Same.
As long as it's good. Now,
My wife will contact corporate and get some free stuff.
I'm with her on this. I'm with her on this. I don't go that I like. It's all dependent on the corporation because Taco Bell, Their refund process is phenomenal. It's the best in the game.
Oh my gosh,
They-
I love Taco Bell.
I love it. You go in. If there was something that they missed or got wrong, you go right into your order. You click the item that was missing.
I have
or
seen
wrong.
that.
You click it. They add up how much it costs, and then they refund that to your
Can
account.
that not get hairy? Could I just not get? Can I get my whole order and be like,
there-
yeah, that didn't give me anything. Give me my money back.
There's a moral obligation that you have when you're.
We live in a
when you're
world
doing
where
that.
that's
Especially
out the
when we're
door.
dealing with something as sacred as Taco Bell.
Exactly. Yeah, no. I mean, they've got a way of going about, okay, you're telling me that they didn't get their food. Okay, who was working at this hour? Who clocked in? I don't want people to get in trouble for lies, okay? But
You're trying to get a kid fired.
exactly. But, you know, when I mean, there have been Taco Bell runs, though, where I've gotten home and in a pinch where I didn't check ahead of time and they're missing 3 things, you know? And it's like,
and
that's
you
a
do
lot of
get your money back.
I go on the app. I said, this was missing. And then it just automatically you get, I mean, the highest I've gotten $20 back on my Taco Bell account.
That it's so funny to me that Taco Bell anticipates you needing to.
They're expecting your order to be wrong.
They're like, what did we
Fine,
get
I
wrong?
know.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
That is,
They're more likely to give your money back than even check to see if
They're
you're
not
lying
even
or
checking.
not.
They're like,
yeah,
we
we
believe it.
figured.
that's quality customer service. They already have higher trust that you're eating there.
But no, you're right. I guess it is the counter or the drive-through. Know what you're gonna get
100%.
before you do it. Like there was another story. I was on the way over from Cedar Point, and
Again,
but it's just me and my one
A lot of
buddy,
time.
and it's like 1 a.m. again. He's passed out in the passenger seat, and so I'm like, I'm gonna stop and get Taco Bell. So I pull into Taco Bell, and the speakerphone, may I take your order? And I'm not even kidding you. 2 shredded beef tacos. I was like this. Whoa!
No, he
Whoa!
knew he was
He was
dealing with.
dead asleep.
no.
We were at the Taco Bell and he knew exactly what he wanted without even being awake. That's what I expect from you in the drive-through.
I would agree. That's
That's what I expect from you.
when I was dating Morgan, it was like our first or second year of dating. We were meeting. I was planning to meet her and her parents at a restaurant, and I wasn't thrilled about the restaurant. So on the way to the restaurant, I stopped and got Taco Bell and ate it in my car before I went into the restaurant.
I could totally see it.
You sat in the restaurant, didn't eat a single thing.
Oh, I got something small, just to, I had to keep up
to be polite.
I had to keep up appearances.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's insane.
If I don't love the restaurant, like I'm gonna make sure that
Gio
I'm.
Marcos.
No, it was like Buca de Beppo.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah,
it's a hit or
I
miss.
agree
I
with
thought you
you
didn't
there.
like Gio Marcos too.
That's another one.
you ever take like 2 or 3 orders and go to Chipotle and stand in that line and be like, watch? That
I
does give me
despise those people. If
the
I'm
people who are reading their notes.
if I'm in Chipotle and I'm there's
I'm one
one
of them.
person ahead of me, I'm like, all right, one person,
But
and they're
the-
like, yeah, I have 5 separate orders.
That
I'm
is
like,
different. Order
bro.
online. Order online. That's different. But if I'm going in for my wife, trust me, I'm not messing up that Chipotle order.
No,
That's
no.
fine. I'm getting that right.
Well,
and I'm
I
reading
hear
from
ya.
my notes.
I hear you. Morgan has sent me too
Yeah.
with the list, and I'm like, can we just order online? She's like, no, they stiff
They
ya.
stiff you,
They
and
do.
there's too many options to try and wing it.
Yeah,
Too
But
many
if
options.
if you're ordering for the whole office,
Go online,
online.
dude.
that's an online order. Yeah.
All right, I totally agree.
All right, mic drop, everybody. Thank you for that, sir. That was a lot of fun. Moving on here, we are going to start a new segment, Over Under. So for Over Under, it's our ranking segment. It's kind of like a blind ranking, but basically Ben is going to throw out a topic, which in this case will be
Movie scores, or
Movie-
themes.
famous movie themes, iconic themes, and as he throws them out, however many he has, we will decide where in that order it goes, and we'll have our list by the end of it.
Yeah.
So, what's our first theme?
All right, our first theme, the Star Wars main theme.
I'm going 4. I'm going 4.
I'm okay with 4 too.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm okay with 4. It's
The
low.
4
It's high.
the 4 is with us.
Yeah, may the 4 be with you.
Come on, man. That is terrible.
That's a good dad pun. I like it. Number 2, the Avengers theme.
I got like
I put
12.
it 12. I was going to say 12.
Wow, a 12.
I was going to say 12 as well.
take I do not like the Avengers theme.
I do like
I do not.
I do like the Avengers theme. I think there are a lot better themes though.
But you don't know what he's. But you don't know what he's got in the can.
That's right.
I know, but I know there's a lot better themes. So if he
Out of
has
all
some
the
good,
theme musics, I know I can name you probably about 20 better
there we go.
ones.
All right.
I'm agree with that.
I'll go 12.
All right. Sounds good. The Superman theme from 1978, the classic score.
I say 9. That's just me though. I say 9.
Like 10.
10.
10. I'm good with that.
You guys are good with 10. All right. This is breaking my heart.
Sorry, Ben.
That's okay. The next one, the Jurassic Park theme.
Dude, I'm like 2.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh. You're willing to give 2?
I was gonna say
love
5.
The Jurassic Park theme.
It's a top 5 for
I
sure,
think
but
it's
I don't want to give it
5,
2. I'm going to
yeah.
go 5.
It's a good
I'll
theme,
settle-
but there are better themes.
I'll settle on 5.
okay.
All right,
Yeah.
5 on
It's
that.
really good though.
Hedwig's theme from Harry Potter.
Oh, Hedwig's. Ooh.
That's a classic.
That's a number 3. for me.
I was gonna
I'm
say.
gonna go 3.
I was gonna say 3.
That's a good one.
All right. The next one is the Fellowship theme from Lord of the Rings.
That
Okay, 1, I'll be honest, you and I have not seen it, and he has a love for it,
I
and it's
know.
not bad. I'd be willing to give it a 7.
6. Oh,
Ooh. There it is.
I'd be willing to give you a 7.
Sorry,
It's still in the
Joey.
top 10. Still in the top
that's
10.
fine.
top 15.
Fight
top
him,
10.
Joey.
It just do you,
Is
do you
going
understand?
6? Is going
like,
6 better for you?
Yeah, would you feel better if we gave it a
yeah.
6?
Okay.
All right.
I'll go with 6 only
And
because
the
I don't
only
know it.
reason
I'll
I'm
go
saying
6.
this is because it is unanimously a thing that Lord of the Rings is the greatest movie trilogy of all time, and it is one of the best soundtracks of all time. I just can't give it.
Arguably.
In your
Arguably,
opinion.
but I would say a
Okay,
lot of
there we
people
go.
say Lord
All
of
right,
the Rings.
then we'll
So
go down
I'll
to
do
6. We'll go up to
I'll
6.
do a
Six
six.
is fine.
Only because I'm not
Very
sure.
kind. He's a pirate from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I think we go 2 here.
I'm going 2.
I think we go 2 here.
I had the honor of experiencing this song from Hans Zimmer
That-
live, and it was one of
I
the
think a lot of
greatest
people-
moments of my life.
I think a lot of people online can agree that Pirates of the Caribbean theme is a 2.
yeah, I would
it is
agree.
a
It's a 2.
I mean, it's really good.
It is
It's
so
2.
good.
I'll
Yeah.
give it a
And I feel like it's a disservice not to give Hans Zimmer in the top 3.
Okay.
At least
All right.
one of the top 3s.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's fine.
All right, next one. Back to the Future theme.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to go 15.
Sorry, Ben.
Oh, I know. This is killing you.
Oh
I know
my
that
gosh,
came
you
out
guys
when
are
you're like
the worst.
30, but
All right. So good. Oops. So good.
oops, boink.
Okay. The Raiders March from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I got like.
Sing
Have
it.
we used 8?
I go 7.
Yeah, I'll go 7.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll
That's
go
a-
7.
I don't see a 7. We'll
Indiana
go
Jones is
7.
a
We
top
were gonna
7.
do his thing 7, but we
yeah.
went 6.
Yep,
So
7. I go
All right.
7.
That's fair. All right, next one. Mission Impossible theme.
Oh, 1. I say 1.
No, I can't.
Are you
I can't
serious?
go 1 because I don't know if you have it in the canon, but I'm say if there is a Batman theme in this list, I'm going number 1. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mission Impossible is
No.
Nope.
If I could not do Lord of the Rings at number 1,
Okay.
Batman
Okay,
should not
that's-
be number 1 because of how much you love Batman.
true,
But
that
it's a
is-
matter
that
of
is a bias.
score, though.
That is a bias.
It is.
I mean,
That
it's
is
true.
biased.
I'm not willing to give this a 1.
I'm going on popularity.
I'm
Mission
going on-
Impossible.
I would
He'll
say
do
it's
whatever he
just
wants
as-
in the edit.
I'd say it's just as popular.
And to be fair, I was going to give Star Wars number 1, but I thought for popularity, Lord of the Rings should have been 1.
No.
Or not like the Imperial March.
Okay, see, dude, Mission Impossible theme is so good.
It's
Yeah.
tough. I mean, it's tough.
We did this
I
blind though, so you have to go
that's
high.
how it works.
I mean, the Mission
12.
Impossible theme. I mean,
I think we already did a 12.
Well, we did do a 12, but you would put it clear down.
Well, I think
Let's
there are
give this an 8. It's at least in the top
it's
10.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. I'm
It's
good
a
with
top
that.
10.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Just double checking to make sure we haven't assigned an 8. Good. Okay.
We screwed ourselves.
You're giving us bang.
a
He's giving us
2.
banger after
Yeah,
banger.
I know. This is a hard one.
That's what it is. The Batman theme
From
From?
1989.
from 1989.
Dun, 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 Lego Batman. Dun, 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 dun.
Classic.
I feel like the classic would have to be 1.
It's a
Okay,
one.
I
It's
put
a
it at
one.
1.
It is the classic one.
As much as I love like Hans Zimmer's from the Dark Knight trilogy,
That
and,
is
like,
not
it's
a
great,
bias.
But that's
That
number
one's
1.
not a bias.
That's not the buy. I thought he was going to do Dark Knight.
Yes,
No,
I
no,
was
no.
thinking so too.
Because this was better.
That's not a
better.
bias,
That's
yeah.
a more iconic.
When you
theme.
think of Lego Bat, when you think of
Batman.
this movie, you think of Batman. Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
the
Now I
march.
think of dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh,
come on, bro.
get out of here.
I have that with Back to the Future. When I hear that, I know
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the lightning bolt at the clock tower. That's good stuff.
All right, how many numbers do
Help
we
me
have?
out. Tell them what's up. All right, next one. The flying theme from E.T.
I'm going 14 because here's the thing, and I've said this before.
Okay.
I love John Williams. I really do. He's the king of themes. But I will say that I think what sets he and Hans Zimmer apart is that, for the most part, you know it's John Williams.
Mhm.
Sometimes with Hans Zimmer, you're like, that music was really good. And then you find out later that it was Hans Zimmer
People
because
on
his
Facebook
ability,
are going to rail us.
I know they're going to. And don't get me wrong, I love John Williams with a passion, but like,
Comparing him, I mean, come on.
We're
You
not
can't
doing
compare.
composer. We are going by the.
You have to go
movie
based on
sounds.
and that's what
I
I'm
think that's
saying.
fair.
And that's what I'm saying. There are better John Williams score than this one.
Okay, yeah.
That's
okay.
what I'm saying.
There we go.
Okay.
It's like Hedwig's theme, better than
Yeah.
this.
Star Wars.
Raiders, better than this.
So we're going 14
Superman.
here.
14. Superman,
Yeah.
better than this. Yeah. 14.
Okay.
I'd go 14.
There we go.
All right. Well, staying on John Williams, let's go with the Jaws theme.
How many? I don't know what numbers we have left.
That's a 9.
Should we have? I thought we had 9 already.
No, we had
No, we
eight.
don't have a 9.
We had 1 through 8, so we go 9.
That has to go 9
that's
because
a top 10.
because that is a
Yeah, just the
Classic.
Yeah,
that's a classic.
That's a 9.
That goes
All right.
lower if we have spots open. That
Yep.
goes lower.
Yep.
Next one, Flight from Man of Steel.
11.
I have to go 13.
No.
13.
I have to go 13 because the next one
13.
could easily top.
13.
The next one could easily top.
And it
sorry.
could easily not.
It could easily top.
There
I'm
are
telling you.
13. I can name. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You have to go 13. I like it, but you have to go 13 because we only have 2 spots left.
Okay.
You have to.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay.
All right. The next one is the theme from Spidey and His Amazing Friends.
Are you actually kidding me? I
I
was
am.
literally about to say. See,
I wanted to say
that's an amazing song, though.
Spider-Man main title from Danny Elfman.
11. There we go. That
Matt-
goes at number
yeah,
1.
Matt-
that goes at
Matt-
number 1.
Matt could have easily put
That's
that.
not. That's
one
not.
or two.
That is
not.
num- that's the
I
number
would've
one
put it
for
at
me.
number 1. But
That's number 1 for me.
I would put it above Man of Steel. I would.
Okay. There we go.
There we go. See?
Yeah, guys, we got through it. We did it. Okay, I'll tell you guys which ones I didn't do. I didn't do the Batman theme from 2022.
Oh, thank God. That would have been a 20.
Dude, the Wonder Woman theme.
Oh,
That might be top 3.
That's a top 3.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Let's go No Time for Caution, Interstellar.
Oh.
I would have chosen Cornfield Chase instead.
Okay.
That would have been
That's
top
somebody
5.
who listens to the soundtrack.
Oh,
regular.
yeah.
If you know the names of the tracks, it's crazy.
Oh.
Time from Inception.
Oh, that's a 2.
Yeah. I mean, I just had these were some alternates.
I was gonna say, are there any? For me personally, I wish that we could have put Mission Impossible over Raiders. That's just me. But
Yeah, but as iconic as Indiana Jones.
yeah,
I
I would
would've
say
put- I
yeah
would've put Mission
because Mission
Impossible
Impossible
over
came
Raiders
out in
if
the
we had the
'60s, bud.
If we had the spot, yeah, I would have.
I mean, I would have put Fellowship at least a little bit higher. Maybe
For sure,
not
for sure.
1.
I personally put main titles of Spider-Man
At 1.
at 1. For me
Wow.
personally,
Oh.
It's really good, but you know what's funny is you
nothing
guys
hyped
put,
me up more.
you guys put Back to the Future at 15. I would have put it in the top 3 for sure.
That is actually unbelievable.
No, it's not. It's so good. It's iconic.
Dang.
Oh, it's so good.
I've never seen them, so
Yeah. All righty.
maybe
Okay.
that's my genius is showing.
Well, the time has come to talk about Obsession.
Yes.
I'm excited. Just let you guys know this will be a spoiler episode. So if you haven't seen Obsession yet, which I'm shocked if you haven't already, go watch it.
And
And
the
come
whole
back.
world saw this.
Yeah, I know.
If you don't want to watch it, watch
If you don't want
this.
to watch it, watch this. Yeah, we'll get into it. We're going to grade it first. We're going to change how we grade things. In the past, if you followed us, you know that when we grade everything, we all kind of say our grade card style grade at the same time and we put it up on the screen. It gets a little jumbly when 5 of us are trying to say at the same time. And so now we have these wonderful cards. And now we're just
Thank
going to
you,
hold them
Morgan.
up. Yes, thank you. Shout out to my wife for helping me with this.
Yes, thank you.
We're just going to hold these up and this is the grade. And then we'll dive into the discussion. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Going A minus.
B plus here. C plus is insane to me.
Oh, I would have at least thought you would have given it at least a B just for the main actress alone, knowing you.
No,
True.
I probably could have given
Why
it a
so
lower score.
low?
Yeah, we have to know.
To be fair, these are not my type of movies. So
So horror brings it down automatically.
yeah.
I wouldn't even
Uh,
have a score.
no, to me, it's not horror. I mean, I watched the whole thing and no, I was not on my phone the entire time. I just like it didn't move me. I'm
It didn't captivate you.
Nope. I was like, all right, time for bed.
Okay.
And I went to
That's
bed.
interesting to me. No,
Wow.
Like,
no, I can see where he's coming
thoughts
from.
about it. I'm like,
From on a
Caroline was very shocked too because she loved Obsession. She saw it 3 times at theaters and she's like, I thought you would have a lot more reaction. I'm like,
I have a
Nah,
lot to say
wait.
about it.
I had
agree
like
with
one
you.
reaction to one part and then that was it.
I think with that mindset, C plus is still too low.
I think so
But
too, especially
I
because,
understand where you're coming from.
because like I
I
said,
think C plus is average and I thought it was average.
That's
Okay.
above average. I said B plus.
I hear
I
you.
have one good thing about it.
And we'll get into
We'll
that.
get
I'm just
into
saying
it.
at some
Okay.
point. I hear you with the not being this your kind of movie.
Right.
only because I'm in the same boat. I'm not drawn to these movies. I don't like to watch them, but I gotta say, storyline is really well written. It's acted very well. Once again, if you missed it in the beginning, this movie only cost them $750,000.
It's a small production.
That is a sub-mil production, and it made overall $475 million. I get it now.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I get
I'll
it.
say it. I did not hate the movie.
Yeah, okay.
No, yeah.
But even if I say I'm even willing to
You're
come
still
to
high.
a B minus.
I think plus is passing.
Yeah. No, I do not hate the movie.
Okay.
I thought it was good. It just didn't move it for me.
Sure.
So, I thought the acting is what the one thing that surprised me. For like the first maybe 10 minutes, I was like, this acting sucks.
Really? Really? The first 10 minutes hooked me.
And then at the end, I'm like, yeah, it changed me. I thought the acting was
Okay.
fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay,
Yeah.
I was going to
Was it
say.
because it was awkward?
I
Because
think it was awkward.
I think it was
the main
intentionally
guy
awkward.
It was hard to
very
swallow.
Awkward. I'm like,
It was
this
hard to
guy's
swallow,
weird,
yeah.
But yeah.
but I think it was intentionally awkward. And I read somewhere that they did a chemistry test between the two of them, and their chemistry was kind of off.
And that makes it better.
Yeah, and so they
It
did
makes
it
the
on
whole
purpose.
point of the story
Oh,
make sense.
yeah. I'm with you. I was hooked in the beginning. I knew what was happening in the moment, but like I
There were
was like,
so many twists and turns to where you're like,
cringe.
Oh yeah. That it's
Now-
tough from the cringe standpoint.
Yeah.
There are times where it's like, oh
I think
my
it's
gosh.
intentional, obviously.
Yeah.
But the reason because I'm at a B plus, like it's high, but it's not astronaut. Like it's not A plus, A minus. It's
Mhm.
not only because I am a horror fan. I
Okay.
enjoy the horror, and I'm craving horror. And like you said, this isn't necessarily a
No.
horror movie.
I thought it was a thriller, if anything.
A thriller. It's uncomfortable.
It's
Like
definitely
there were a
disturbing.
couple scenes that were genuinely creepy,
Yeah.
but other than those, I wasn't like not wanting to look. Like
no.
I wasn't shielding my eyes.
put Hereditary up against Obsession, and that's a horror movie.
Yeah,
That's my
right.
point. But this is classified as a horror.
Is it
Which
actually?
It is
Okay,
classified
I
as a horror.
wasn't sure.
So yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
don't-
my point. Is I want to be scared, and if I'm not the only scene, if I'm only scared for a couple scenes, it's going to automatically bring
Now, I
me
wonder
down.
how that much would drag people's scores down. Going into it, thinking it's a horror,
It's a
people are
big
like,
horror.
that was not a horror. That was not.
But it depends on the person, because a lot of people who don't like horror movies would see this as a very scary movie.
Yeah.
And
That is true.
I did not, because
Crazy.
I've said it before. I don't like horror movies, and so like the It movies. I know to a lot of horror fans, those movies are not scary. For me, I didn't sleep for 2 freaking days after watching it.
Oh my gosh.
I have a weird thing with clowns too, and so it was just like a weird thing for me.
Right.
But no, I was happy. Like there are some genuinely freaky moments in this movie,
Sure.
but I kind of appreciated that I wasn't like being scared every single time. Man, I have so many good things to say about this movie. Like I said, a lot of my score comes from the cinematographer side of things. Like I just love what they were able to accomplish on such a small budget.
So you think how it looked is the thing that took the cake for you?
not just that, not at all. Like the storyline was very well written, and not only that, very original.
Yes.
I think we're in a time right now. We haven't
Yes.
for a while where we've just been in this dry spell of reboots and sequels that nobody asked for, and so it was refreshing to get something that nobody really done before.
Well, and I think that's why we pushed for this, because we've been in the middle of we've been talking Spider-Man for weeks.
Yes, we
And
have.
so it was nice to try
It's a breath of fresh air. It really is.
to watch something else and
It was-
talk about it.
To talk about like the originality, like a lot of people were comparing this to like a monkey's paw, if you know what that is. Like
I've heard of it.
it's a monkey's paw is like you make a wish, and whatever wish you make will turn around and go against you at some point.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I gotcha.
But the thing about this is not a monkey's paw, because even the director Curry said that he wants to continue this universe.
Mhm.
He said he would like to do it in a show sense, to where every
Oh.
episode is somebody else's wish.
I feel like this. I feel
I
like
would
this
be
could
in.
do very well.
So
as
the
a
one
show.
with Willow is the theme.
It is the theme. And he said that there are some people that get a very good outcome for themselves with this wish, which means it's not a monkey's paw. It is its own
Okay.
individual
all
thing.
dependent on
Who-
your
with
wish, who says it, and your intention.
Yep.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because I think it's easy in movies to discern the antagonist versus the
I was
protagonist.
just getting ready to
I
do
get
it.
it.
We'll
This
talk about
movie.
this.
I think let's get into it. I say let's get
yeah.
into it right now. There is so many moments in this movie where you
You're wondering who's
you feel bad for him in times. For me, just
Wow.
because like from an outcast perspective, and like being in love with someone to that level, I could understand the desperation.
For the first 20 minutes, I could.
Yes. But very shortly on, like you are like, man, this entire
guy's
movie
jacked
is his fault.
Yeah.
It is his fault. And I tell you this, and I know I mentioned there were a few eerie moments in this movie for me. For me, at least, the eeriest moment that for me was the hardest to take in was when he does call the back of the box.
Sure.
To ask to reverse his wish.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, by the way, I'm 100% sure that the guy on the phone
Curry.
is Curry
It
Barker.
is.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, it's got to be.
That's right.
But in that moment when he goes, do you want to talk to her? And I was like, whoa. And then you just hear,
her
screaming like she's in hell or something.
While we're talking about that, that's also another reason my score goes down a little bit, because what is that? I want to know who that was on the phone. I want to know how he was able to connect him through the phone. I want to know like the background.
What is the hierarchy of the corporation of One Wish Willow?
I was hoping they would unveil that at the
Maybe
end.
they get that in the show though if they do it.
I hope they never tell.
You
I
like
want
the
that-
anticipation.
I
You
want,
like the suspense.
You're a big J.J. Abrams fan
the
where
mystery box that never gets me.
Yeah,
That never gets
I like
revealed.
the conclusion.
Yeah, I thought
I feel that. Yeah,
you okay. So what did you? So we're deciding who's the villain of this movie.
I think
Bear.
it's
the main guy.
Bear.
It's
Bear
Bear.
is the
Obviously
bad
Bear.
guy.
Okay, I wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page
It's
with that.
Bear
by
for
the way.
sure.
Because like
I mean, go ahead. No, go for it.
Because like I told my girlfriend like at the end of the movie when like she snaps out of it because Bear commits suicide, I'm like, she just woke up not knowing what has happened and she's already committed 2 murders.
And Curry said she's going to prison for a long time.
Yeah.
She woke up to no witnesses, to nobody to say whether or not she has blood all over her and there's people murdered in her house. She's going to prison for a long time.
Once again, getting into the nitty gritty of how they filmed it and everything. I love the final shot where it's on her and the camera just slowly does a 360 to the TV upside down. Beautiful shot. It's so well done. I fully expected halfway through those TV credits to hear another gunshot.
So did I.
Oh, to kill.
Oh, he
that's
killed herself.
interesting. I was not expecting
I was
that.
waiting for it, but she just kept crying, and then the black credits came, and I was like, "Oh wow, she did." I mean, how
You
what
don't
else
explain
do
that away.
do?
You don't explain that
don't.
No,
away.
she's done. And dude, do we know that she didn't know what was going on? Because I felt like she was a
This is a
spectator.
theory. This is a
I
theory.
think she was trying to get out a couple times.
she was.
She's fully aware of what's going on.
So
it's
she-
like a veil. She's hidden away in her body, and there's a veil over top of her doing all these things. It's not demonic. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not
because there was
taking over her body. It's just
No,
her
it's
doing
not like
things.
a Shade
Veil.
Gray where she blacks out through the whole
No, she's fully aware, and that's
And-
it's sprinkled out throughout the thing. Like when she's laying in bed,
thing.
and the obsessive version is asleep, the one calling out to her is the actual real one saying, "Kill me, please. I can't."
That
do this
was
anymore."
heartbreaking.
Dude,
when
and
she was
when
like,
he's-
"Just kill me."
When he says, "Is being with me that bad?"
That's
That's
how
when you
That's how
know.
you know he's messed up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
how you know
not
he's
only
messed up because
that-
he even knows.
But it's not just that. You have the whole situation at dinner where he finds out that she lied about her dad having cancer, approaches her about it. And yes, I understand in the moment where you have this girlfriend screaming at you in front of a restaurant, it's very uncomfortable. But then the second he goes, "All right, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine." And then it cuts and he's freaking banging her. I was like, you are 100% taking advantage
It
of the
clearly
situation.
shows that Bear is the bad guy in this thing because he's
100%.
overlooking what he's done purely
doesn't-
because he
he
has the
doesn't
love of
care.
his
It's
life.
the most. So in the end, the question is, who's obsessed with who?
Right.
Well, I loved at the end because
Oh.
it took me a second. It took me a second to kind of just piece it together. It's that, he's in the bathroom, he's taking all the pills, and he's sitting there waiting, and then you hear the sound of it, and you realize she just made a wish for him to be as equally crazy as her.
And he just popped a bunch of pills.
And then that's why at the end, like he forgets, like, oh, I'm about to die.
And he
Yes,
goes and sits
and
with
then
her,
he goes
and
and
then
Locked in.
Oh, I did not know.
and the only way to break the spell is
that you
for the
die.
person to break this that made the spell to die.
Right.
Yep.
It's genius.
Yep.
It's genius.
I really do like this as a TV show. I think this would
It could be an amazing. And he said about the TV show is that every episode will be a different director, like a Black Mirror kind of thing.
Okay.
Where every single episode
Dude,
could be a
this-
different perspective.
This movie has Black Mirror written
For sure.
all over
Yeah,
it.
it does.
If you love Black Mirror, you're gonna love this movie.
Well, he kind of opened it in the credits, or not in the credits, but when it flips around to the TV and it says that the One Wish Willow was popping up all over North America. He's kind of alluding to the fact that there are people in North America that are experiencing these One Wish Willow
Yep.
things.
Yeah, I loved it. Just I said it before. The movie is very well shot. It just, and for me as a creator, a filmmaker, this movie is just so encouraging to people to just show that like it's so attainable now. Like if you got the idea and you can get some funding and you don't even need that much,
man.
you can really do it. And
watching it, like not that you would do a movie like this, but I could see you doing a movie like it. That makes sense.
Yeah. I would love to. It was
like
I
was like, this is something that I could see like Matt directing.
It was a lot of fun. It was I went in like a little worried just because I don't do horror stuff very well. But like you said, this is the least amount of horror I think I've ever seen in a movie. But I'll tell you this, I would watch it again.
Yeah.
I really would watch it again.
You kind of
Well, we have a friend that needs to see it. So
We
we're
do, yeah.
We're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I want to rewatch it.
Do you
really badly.
I'll tell you what, one part that freaked me out was the cat sandwich.
Oh,
I was like,
Okay,
wait,
you know what-
she's like, so then I was like,
You know
what
what's
do think of the cat?
crazy?
I'm like,
The second he took his first bite, I knew.
You knew.
so did I. Yeah,
I
did not.
knew.
You knew there's something off with the sandwich.
something was up.
But not only that, I just love the escalation of the crazy and of the obsession throughout the movie. Because first it starts off with the kiss. And then you have her quick snap out of it moment where she's like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then goes right back into it. But then I love him waking up the next morning and the dead cat is back in the house and it was a sanctuary. I thought you would like it. And it's like, oh my gosh.
So Maddie, my wife, she has a lot of theories on this movie because she loved this movie.
Yeah.
One of hers is that is the One Wish Willow her dead cat now inhibiting
Oh, his dead cat, Bear's
now
dead cat.
inhibiting her body.
Oh,
And that's why she's so obsessed with the cat, and that's why she does that little creepy crawl walk around the house. And
interesting.
Huh.
there's dead rats in the house. Why would she bring dead rats into the house?
Well, I don't know because I also see it as like because what happened, it was like when he breaks it and she comes by the car, the first thing she says is, yeah, my cat died. And he was like, no.
Yeah.
She was like, oh wait, no, your cat died.
Oh, yeah.
It is interesting that
No, that's her theory. The main theory on this is that the One Wish Willow is all of his obsessions going into her towards him. So that's why she thinks her cat died when it's really his cat that died. That's why she's obsessed with him.
Which that even, if that is
makes
truly the
sense.
case, that really shows you how awful he is. If that's
that is his mentality though. Clearly, if he's willing to look past all of these horrible things that he's pretty much done.
Can I throw a theory out
Yeah.
real quick, which was what Caroline told me.
Yeah.
The guy when he calls One Wish Willow,
Yeah.
that's the devil. And the people that like her voice saying,
In hell.
help me, that's purgatory.
that was
Interesting.
that was my
That's
thought.
what I
That was
thought,
like,
too.
it sounds like
it's
someone's
the
in
devil
hell.
playing with like you can have whatever wish you want.
That's interesting.
But
yeah.
obviously, if you said there's going to be good wishes and stuff, that's kind of like, well, the devil really wouldn't maybe do like everyone gets a good wish.
Yeah.
But like if everyone had a bad wish, it'll come up to get you. Like I could definitely see that.
We have our first brand partner on the show, which is very exciting, and I'm going to let Mike take it away for that.
This company is Dubby. They provide energy mixes, hydration mixes, and it's supposed to be low stim, so it's about 150 milligrams caffeine. It's supposed to be jitterless because they have, like it says on the package, coffee bean extract, powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeinated beverages. I can agree with that. It contains 0 fillers, no proprietary blends, and it has coffee bean extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or crash at the end, which is very important for people that are working or trying to focus on something and not wanting that crash.
Yeah.
It's also formulated in the United States, so it's
Ooh,
not coming over
US-based
from
company.
China or something like that.
Yeah. If you want to get your own, it is a 10% off code, and the code is SHEDLIGHT.
10% off for your first Dubby purchase. Code
We'll
SHEDLIGHT.
post a link somewhere.
Code SHEDLIGHT. It'll be If you use our code, 10% off. It helps us. It supports us. And I mean, it's delicious. So
One thing that I thought was funny in this movie is the set design. I thought it was great. I thought it was once again refreshing. But there was just so many moments where you're like, "What year is this?"
Yeah.
because
give me an example though.
Well, because like the TV is an
true.
old school TV. He's got the wood paneling in his.
Got
and
the
his-
answer for that. He inherited that house from his grandmother.
Oh, that's right. And so he
he's
just
in
kept it the way
he's in grandma's house.
Okay.
And in that way, it's like it does look like the picture of a grandma's house.
Okay, okay.
And it reminds me so
I
much.
forgot about the Nana part, and so you're right, because like later on, his friend Sarah, when he reads the letter and it says 2027, you're like, wait a minute,
I know.
but yes, you're correct. That makes sense.
So what did you guys think about the ending with his friend?
When he chooses the $1 billion instead of helping in that moment,
not him, but
Ian.
Sarah.
So this is my
She didn't
one.
deserve to get pummeled.
No, not at all.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is my
you told
one
me.
gripe about the movie. And this is a technical thing. It's not a story or thing. That was the fakest looking dummy I had ever seen in a movie.
Oh, in the car?
like that. And honestly, like, nitpick all you want at me about that. But like, for me, that takes me out of it just a smidge. Because even as graphic as it is, her slamming her face on a brick.
I think the point is the fact that they're having this nice conversation in the car, and then you see her run up in the background
And
of
smash
the window,
window.
and you're more paying attention to what's going on
For
rather
sure.
than how it looks.
For sure.
in my
But
opinion.
for me, and like I
get
get that.
that.
I get that. But like, it goes from a real person to a not to scale
rubber.
dummy
Yeah.
immediately. And like, you can just tell that it's not a real person. And so the authenticity of that is lowered. And so it takes me out. Like, I was laughing a little bit in that moment.
This is one thing I didn't catch though in the movie when I was watching it. Maddie pretty much had to tell me that this was happening. So when Sarah dies in the car and Nikki goes back to their house with Bear, and Bear walks in and Sarah's dead in the chair.
Yes, that was disgusting.
that Nikki had scalped her and was wearing her hair.
Yeah.
And scalped her tattoos off of her skin and put them on her body. You knew that?
You didn't see that?
Yeah, I caught the tattoos. I'm like, those.
She was wearing her hair and she was wearing her tattoos on
Yeah.
her skin.
That's the part I think screwed me up the most.
She was
about
pretty
that
much
movie.
scalped in that chair, not just naked. She was scalped.
Yeah.
I did
She's like-
not catch that part.
But now that you like her,
now that
I will be
now
her.
that you're
All
saying
From that one conversation.
now that you're
Yeah.
saying it, I do remember the tattoos, and
she had
part
no
of me-
hair. She had no tattoos on her body sitting in that chair, and Nikki was wearing both of them on her real skin.
Dude, there are so many things about this movie that just lend to the eeriness of it. Like even like it's not as impactful, like it doesn't really mean anything. Like even I noticed it the first time and I rewound it just to make sure.
Oh yeah.
The first thing in the morning when he comes and finds the cat in the kitchen, the way they shot it, he comes into the kitchen and there's like a small little doorway that you can see. He comes into the kitchen and it happens like that and you miss it. But the second he comes in, very quickly you see her walk by. Just in the background. And it doesn't really mean anything.
You said
It
at the
just
very beginning.
like when he comes into the kitchen.
Has
and
the
first
wish
night-
already happened?
No, like this is when she has created the sanctuary
Okay,
of the
yeah,
cat in the
okay,
kitchen.
yeah.
He comes in through the doorway.
Yeah,
and
you can
very
see her
quickly.
walk.
She just walks by. It doesn't really mean anything, but at that moment I was like,
but dude,
That her walk freaked me out.
The
like when
backwards,
she
the
was
reverse
like
one?
when she would like she was in bed or she'd pace. Did she win it? I'm like, okay, yeah.
it's
They're
one
used-
half-lit
yeah.
backwards walk.
It's almost animated. Yeah.
It was great. That was awesome.
When
you've seen a lot of reverse stuff in movies, but that was executed so well.
This is one of those movies where you're kind of looking over your shoulder in your own house. Like when he's laying in bed and he wakes up in the middle of the night and she's up in the darkness
and
of the
you
corner.
see her before he does.
Well, you see her and she's talking, but you can't see her face while she's talking.
And that's the other thing too.
it
The
makes
way they edited this movie, because in the cinematography like world right now online, everybody's talking about how they shot it and everything because the lighting in this movie is so well done because you got all these lights, but then she's completely silhouetted. From a technical standpoint, now that you see it, it's they used a lot of masking, so they're actually like cutting her out and dropping the exposure on her to hide. Because there's one shot where she's completely silhouetted. The only light on her is the reflection in her eyes. It's so good. Everybody was like,
great.
"How the frick did you do that?" Yeah. And then it's just all editing tricks. But like that stuff is fascinating to me. So it's really good.
Storyline aside, or you go.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna bump my C+ up to a B-.
There we go.
I think honestly, I think it's because like we watched this late at night and I was already tired, so I didn't have a chance to talk to anyone about it. But now that I'm talking about it, I'm like,
see, this is the
you know
whole
what?
point.
This is a little point. I'm like Matt has to go see a movie twice. I need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't.
My thoughts.
I respect it.
I agree.
I am bumping up
with
to a
that.
B-.
So we like the story. Obviously,
Yeah.
the story is
Yes.
original. It's fun. It's creepy. Acting.
Yeah.
So, I like I said,
I know Nikki did it for you guys. Nikki.
Indie
Neverati or
Neverati.
Yeah.
Everybody has their breakout movie. This was hers.
Yeah.
And Bears. Like they're both like
To me, Bear.
there's a talks. There are talks that she's going to be one of the future
I was
X-Men.
getting ready to say she is. She has let it be known that she wants to be Mystique.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this.
Great actress.
I had seen it behind the scenes of this scene in the movie, but I didn't have any context. I didn't even know what it was. But when I watched the scene, like in my head, I was like, oh, wait, this is that scene that I saw. When he leaves for the day and she just stands there in the same spot all day, pees on the floor, craps on the floor, throws up on herself, and he comes home and she hasn't left that spot. Like as it happened and she just started just standing there, you just heard the trickle. I was like, this is almost so depressing.
You're not even watching a movie anymore.
Well, like you said,
you're in the house with her at that point.
That room stinks.
You stink. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
well, you were like, and they just don't make women like they used to.
they do.
Remember when
I said that? I never said that.
you said, yeah, you said that right just before we turned on the camera.
I said about what?
I'm just joking.
Got it. But in that same scene, though, where, he comes out and they're having the whole conversation like, hey, we talk about last night was kind of weird, and everything. And then they kind of come to a close. And then he turns and just stares and they reveal the duct taped door.
Dude,
that. And when she said, if you're having trouble opening the door, you could always just stay. I was like, whoa.
Now, and if you're Bear there, how do you react the way he does?
How do you go back?
How do you just go, yeah, that's a little bit weird. Okay, I'll cut the door out and go. And then come home later.
That's why I'm like,
how are you coming home
I'm
back?
on the phone with the cops saying, hey,
well, that's the thing where it's like, there are so many moments in this movie where it just furthers that he's just not a good guy because in that moment,
like after Sarah dies, well, I would have been called.
Well, not only that, he's like, he's
carrying
he reacts initially
and
in the car, but then he just
home.
sits there in the car and just like is breathing. And I'm like, you're awful.
He's so in love with her. He's so in love with her and is so desperate to have her. He's literally willing to have her do anything. And he'll stay with her.
I think deep down he knows, like,
he knows deep down. He's so weak though that he is not able to make a decision for himself.
No, he's not going to address it. He's just going through. I mean, after the fact that he went home after she slams Sarah's head into the steering wheel 10,000
goes to show that he is messed up as well.
Yeah, like I don't care.
He's too far gone.
It's not one of those situations where you think, well, put yourself in those shoes. No.
If I'm in those shoes, I'm never going near her ever again.
I'm moving to a different state.
How you go home after she made a sandwich with your dead cat?
Yeah, that's
and he's practicing it. Honey, we can't cook the cat, okay? I'm gonna go to Ian's later. I'm like, that's all you have to say?
He tried to take her to a hospital at one point.
That was okay. So what was all that? Because there's no dialogue. I mean, there's something.
I thought she cut her hand or something.
No, so she slams the glass bottle into her face.
That's it.
He drives her to the hospital.
I'm sure no words were spoken.
No. The doctor comes out and he's like pointing to her in the car and everything. And the doctor just goes, she says something and just like waves her hand like, we can't help. And then they go home. I was just like, why are they not accepting her?
I don't know, but it was like, it's like, I'm willing to suspend my disbelief.
Yeah, at least
for a wish. But I'm also like, there's no way they turned her away from that hospital.
Right,
exactly.
yeah.
But that was, once again, another sign that Bear is an awful person. When she's slamming it into her face at the party and he's just sitting there.
He's like this.
Just sitting there. And they're like, dude, take her to the hospital. And I get it because like none of them have any idea what he's experienced in the last however many days.
Yeah.
But still, though, you have to understand like, that's nobody knows, so you have to react.
It just goes to show that the acting can 100% change a movie.
Yeah.
This movie could have easily been
It can also show that
Could have
you
easily
can
been
have an
better.
original idea and the movie is amazing.
Yep. Massive success.
Another thing I wanted to see if you guys picked up on, at the end of the movie, he's had enough. He read the letter. She got accepted. And she's dead, Sarah, So he goes back to the store to get another one, Wish Willow. And you notice that the storekeeper is a dude.
Yeah.
You do realize that's the girl from the beginning. Because he says...
Elaborate on that.
Well, at the beginning, when he goes into the store, the first it's the girl with the headphone in.
Yep.
The guy at the end, when he's like, when he's like, we're the One Wish Willows, we're the One Wish Willows. And he's like, we don't sell those anymore. Nah, I'm just kidding. They're in this jar. That's the chick from the beginning. That's another theory. Because
And how?
I don't know if you notice this in the dialogue, because he says, there's got to be another way besides killing myself to end this. And he's like, well, I mean, if you know somebody that, you know, could make another wish that rebuttals your wish. And he goes, can you do it? And he goes, I already made my wish.
People are thinking he transitioned.
Yeah. They think that's a weird,
Interesting.
it's just a weird thing. I just thought that was like a really interesting, like subtle
Like another
dialogue
little
piece.
layer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Because not only that, because how he spoke, like, whoa, you coming in here with those kind of vibes, man. It was like
almost
obviously,
exactly the same.
there are men like that are, you know, but
Sure.
like the personalities were very similar.
I'd argue you'd have to have that personality to work in a shop like that. though.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's great.
I didn't even laugh because in the beginning when he's looking for the crystal necklace and he's like,
like, oh,
asking,
brother. Yeah.
when he's asking which one, I was like, he's going to ask for a necklace that brings good vibes.
That's what I
And he
thought too.
literally says anything that's got good vibes. I was like, oh,
And at first I thought that's what the movie's going to revolve around. He got this stone that
No,
transferred
yeah.
powers and then the Wonder Willow. But anyway,
you know, I just want to say one last thing about the thing that just from the movie as an overall standpoint, there's not a moment in this movie that is filler. There's not a sing. I feel like just, I mean, with our past conversation about even Spider-Man that we just saw and just movies in general, there's just all this filler sometimes to get the frick out of here. There's just stuff that's like that could have been taken out. That didn't need to be in here. That's just to get over the 2-hour hump. You know, this movie I think is only an hour and 48 minutes.
I don't think there was a piece of content in it that shouldn't have been in it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I would rather, because I'm one of those people where if you have a movie that is solid from start to finish and it's 4 hours, I'll freaking sit down and watch it.
I was thoroughly engaged from start to finish.
Yeah, but the same for me. The same goes with, you know what? If you only have this much story to tell, but it's solid from start to finish, I don't care if it's under 2 hours.
I don't care how long it is. Right.
Yep.
No, I mean, 90 minutes used to be a standard movie time.
Exactly.
Or movie
And
length. And so there's no reason, like, just like what you're saying, there's no reason to stretch it out.
Yeah.
Everything in this movie felt like it was intentionally placed.
Yes, correct.
It was, it was to evoke a plot point or to foreshadow.
Everything led to the next thing, and it was written so well. And
it was really good.
And
I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
Your thing on it, like no fillers. If they set it up where, like Mike said, they can do a TV show, they can do another one, or you know what?
good.
If it's a one and done thing, it fits perfectly.
It fits
with the
good.
one and
Yeah.
done.
I mean, but he's saying for the show, every episode would be like an hour.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm
It
saying
would
is
be-
the way,
I
the
wanna-
way they did. There was like no cliffhanger.
And I'll tell you
If
this.
he left it as is. Like, I'm sure everyone's satisfied that.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Okay, that's
I
it.
want to see the next, what happens next with Nikki, though. That is, I know that's not, I don't think we'll ever get that story. Maybe we will.
You just
but I
don't think-
want
You
to
know
know
what? Like she's in like an Arkham, like a scene.
Oh, she is for sure in a mental
and like they're
institution.
talking to her and like, where were you? And she's like, I was in purgatory or so, like.
So I'll be honest with you. When Ian asked for $1 billion, for a moment I was like, is he gonna die because all the money is like the weight of the money is gonna fall on
I
him,
thought
you
so
know?
too.
But then the second when she's screaming at him and you hear the knock on the door, you're like, no, Ian,
No,
go
do
home,
not come in.
go home. Yeah, it's crazy. No, like I said, I wasn't when this movie came out, even all the hype around it, my particular taste and genre, I didn't want to watch it. I can tell you now, I am excited to see what we get from Curry moving forward. I don't know if this is 100% true, but I had heard a rumor that he already has an idea for another movie, not separate from this, but it is about two social media influencer ghost hunters who don't believe in ghosts, but they're just doing it for clout on social media, but come into an altercation with an
That'd be
actual.
cool.
I'd watch it.
I want to see
That could be silly. That could be silly and funny too.
Yeah.
Dude, I like during watching this, I kept thinking about that. I was like, I would love to see that.
I'm just picturing like a Harold and Kumar doing that.
Harold and Kumar fight ghosts.
So there was one thing I wanted to ask you guys, and it would be, what would your wish be from the One Wish Willow? And before you give your answers, I would just like to give you an example that I saw online that I thought was pretty funny, just to keep you on your toes.
Okay.
So this guy says, me, if I had a One Wish Willow, I wish I didn't have to go to work. Don't make me homeless or anything. I want to live in a nice house and not work, but I don't want to ever worry about bills or food. And I want all of this legally and not through harming anyone. Oh, and it'd be cool if I had servants who could do things for me, but only because they want to. They wanted to before the wish. Like, don't make anyone do anything against their will. Just find people that would already naturally want to do things for me. Make sure this only changes everyone's lives for the better. Don't ruin anyone's life for this wish. I think that's everything. And he snaps it. And he becomes a grandma lady's cat. So just make sure what you're wishing for.
Well, there's so many videos out there of like, there's so many skits. There's a possible that Curry had even done one before, but there's always the skit of the 3 wishes and the genie, where they're like trying to get around all the technicalities.
I want
of the exact
$100 and 100 deer come in. You know what I mean? That's what
that kind of thing. Yeah. That's a great question though.
Guys, you have to be really careful.
The money one is just so easy just because everything's so freaking expensive.
That's why I'm trying to think of something else besides money.
I would say, honestly, just because it's something that just has risen so much lately.
World peace.
No. I would say, like, not saying that I wouldn't ask for world peace or anything.
Oh, no. You said that 3 times.
Don't set me up for that. No, I would say just good health for my family, and that there would be no serious terminal illness in my family. You know, we've lost quite a few people to cancer in our family and friends. And, you know, it's
so you're accepting of mild illness.
I think, yeah, it's like if we're gonna get sick, you're typical your stomach bug.
Make sure it's not deathly.
Yeah, just no terminal deathly ill. Just, you know, you're gonna have your classic cold, your classic
nothing
stomach
lifelong
bug,
or
nothing
life ending.
That exactly.
I see. Okay,
I think that's fine.
a good one.
Yeah,
Matt's going to turn into a turtle that lives 200 years.
True. It lives to be 100 years old.
Oh, like a
tortoise
vampire.
Tortoise at the Columbus Zoo that never leaves its cage.
I wish you would subscribe.
Oh, that's a good one.
Break it.
Where's the stick?
You got to subscribe now. If you haven't subscribed yet, that's Ben's wish. You're not gonna honor Ben's wish.
No, they're not.
What are we doing?
No, I would go with good health too. I mean, everything's.
And you've got a lot of kids, so that's a lot of good health.
So much good health, and a lot less.
A lot less copays.
A lot less copays. Thank you. That was the word. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah. I know that's boring.
That is boring.
Mike, if you've got one,
I say 1,000 supermodels. Just kidding.
I'm gonna go simple. I wish I could have my late grandma's cherry pie.
Now, is it made from your late grandma?
Like it was her recipe?
No,
Or
my grandma does not make it.
Is it made out of your?
It's just my grandma's recipe.
you said made out of your grandma?
You said your late grandma cherry pie. I thought you meant a late grandma
cherry
flavor.
pie that my grandma used to make. I want that pie. That she used to make for Thanksgiving. That is the exact pie that I want.
Aww.
And she never wrote down the recipe. She died with it. So, but that is the one thing I think I would wish for.
Greedy granny.
Yeah, greedy granny. Thanks.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's real good.
I am going to go the obsession route. I would wish for $1,100 real paper bills. I would have to. 1 million of them, all being $100 bills.
Legally.
It's not all the $1 bills that was raining down in Obsession, but it's a decent amount.
And they're nicely placed.
They're
in a
nicely
briefcase.
placed. Yeah. No briefcases. I don't want to die.
Maybe it's just safe in a
And I want it to appear on my couch.
Yeah, we could
not falling from the sky.
We could film in a bigger shed.
We could film in a bigger shed.
Yeah.
That's another reason why
that's
we
what I
need you guys to
choose to use it
subscribe.
for.
So we can get a bigger shed.
That's cool though. No, great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
I'm glad.
Are there any theories that we missed that?
Yeah, what'd you guys think
what
of it?
are your guys' theories? Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you guys think of it? Is there anything that we didn't touch on in the movie that stood out to you? Is there anything that maybe you didn't like in the movie that
Was it scarier to you than it was to us?
Or is it overhyped? Do you think that it does not deserve the major profit that it made from their production budget? Let us know in the comments because we want to talk about it more. Well, that was a lot of fun. Curry Barker, well done, sir. Looking forward to what you bring to the theaters and hopefully to TV show networks in
So
the future.
cool. Could be so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've opened a lot of possible doors, good sir, and we're excited to explore those. So, once again, thank you for joining us as always. And if you are not subscribed, what are you doing? You've had the last hour to hit that subscribe button. Hit it right now if you haven't. Hit the bell so you're notified every week when we upload full episodes Mondays at 8 a.m., as well as other short form content that we're posting, reels, shorts, TikToks, all those things. We're very engaged on those socials. We love talking to you guys. Make sure you're following us there as well at Shed Some Light Pod. And as always, we will see all of you in the next one.